Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Our next guest is the mayor of Fullerton, who recently took over after the beating death of a mentally ill homeless man in that city. She's overseeing many other projects as well, and she's here to talk about him. Sharon Quirk-Silva. Thank you very much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here, an honor to serve as mayor in Fullerton, our great city that we do love. It has been a challenging time, though, as you know.
What is being done differently in the city of Fullerton in light of the wake of the death of Kelly Thomas?
Well, I think particularly within our police department, we're looking at every process, every policy to make sure that if we have policies that haven't worked, that we look to reform them, but particularly looking at our mental health and homeless population. How are our officers trained? What do we need to do that we weren't doing? And I can say that our officers have had recent training in mental health and homeless issues, in addition to excessive force policies, a review on those. And so even without a formal report, we're looking at our policies to do everything we can to make sure that this does not happen again.
It's still getting a lot of attention. Your city council meetings attended by a very vocal group still.
It has, and with that vocal group, you know, one of the things that I pride myself in is making sure our public has the process at hand to voice their concern, and they certainly do, and we welcome that. I think it's really a sleeping giant that has been awoken, but with that we also want to make sure we're transparent, make sure that they know anything that we are doing that is new, that we need to reflect on and make sure they're part of the process.
Okay. Many other local projects underway, and you have lost redevelopment money, as all cities in the state have. What are those projects, and what are you doing as far as a plan B to keep them moving forward?
Well, I think one of the things that all cities in Orange County are grappling with is what do we do, in essence, in the new normal without the tool of redevelopment. And one of the things that we're looking at to do, which is create public-private partnerships, looking at doing things that are joint use. For example, Fullerton has merged with Brea Fire Department to look at some cost savings. In addition, we're looking at how do we bring in economic development. And so we're really, I can say we're bringing in banners, literally banners, to welcome people to Fullerton. We love banners. If you get to Fullerton within the next month, you're going to see about 100 banners that are going to be displayed just saying, welcome, we love Fullerton, and come to Fullerton, we want your business.
You're flying your flag.
We're
You're
flying our banners.
Fullerton flag. What are you doing to keep spending in line with the money you have?
Well, again, Fullerton over the last several years has had to be very careful with our budget to make sure that we kept our 10% reserves. And again, I'm very proud to say that unlike some cities, we have 10% of reserves still on hand. But we have had to make deep cuts. We had to let go of 70 employees. So some of it was making cuts, some of it was a hiring freeze, and some of it was bringing our employees to the table to negotiate with us. And I can tell you again that they worked with us to contribute to their contribution in their purse care.
Now, as mayor, it's not all business. There is a lot of interesting stuff going on in the city of Fullerton, and even a resurgence or rebirth. What are some of the reasons people might want to go visit and enjoy themselves in Fullerton?
Well, I think Fullerton's one of these towns, we call it our town, which is kind of got the small town urban feel. And one of the things, particularly in our downtown, of course, we have great restaurants. We have so much entertainment. We are actually celebrating tonight our 2nd year anniversary of the Downtown Art Walk. In addition to that, we are now known regionally for our bike loop, and that's where people can ride throughout our city. And an exciting town.
It's really coming alive, and we're glad you're here. Thanks for talking with us.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for tuning in. More HLN right after this.